One, action.
Hello, a good day to you, CrossFit Inconceivable in World. This is your coach, Coach Nate, here with you today to perform the workout we have today. We're gonna do a quick warm-up. The workout is mostly legs, so we're gonna go right for the legs, just like football tackles. So we'll start off just some basic hinging. Okay, we're gonna send our hips and knees back, trying to keep our back flat, reach as far as we can. I want to feel a deep stretch, and then reach up to this guy. I want to start warming up the posterior chain, because that's what it's all about today. Superior posterior, folks. Okay, I'm going to go through this a few times. I'm going for about 10. If you can reach a little further each time, that's great. Go for it, okay? Try to get as much length and stretching as you can comfortably without sitting in the position for too long here. So you can see I'm taking a few seconds to just go through each movement here. Okay, clasping the hands over top, squeezing the shoulder blades together and back. Okay, helping to stretch those lats. Then we'll walk out, we'll do some walkouts. Okay, so we'll walk out to our yoga downward dog, head through the arms, kind of walk your calves out here, and then bring your body to the ground, squeeze your butt, squeeze your shoulder blades back, look to the ceiling, press through, walk back. Start warming up, further warming up, back of the legs back, and also now incorporating the shoulders. Okay. We'll get a few of these one at a time. Again, we're not doing yoga here, we're trying to warm up for the workout. So you want to spend minimal time in a position. You're not trying to get more than a few seconds in each position here. You take care of your business. If you need some more time, you want to pause the video, you need a little bit more reps in here, you can certainly do that too. You can add some variation and get into this upward dog position. You can kind of look back, get a little stretch in the obliques. Okay. And then we'll do a walkout to a twisting plank. If a twisting plank is too much for you, and we're rotating our shoulders and hips in sync. If it's too much for you, you can do a shoulder tap as a substitute. Okay. Coming out, twisting plank or shoulder tap. Either one is fine. Continue to warm up those shoulders. All right, broadly plenty. We're gonna move to the ground now. Continue a little more hip opening. Lay on the ground, arms out in a T. Lift one leg. Try to touch your hand on the opposite side with our foot. Okay, try to keep your shoulder blades against the ground here. Kind of stretching out that low back. Okay. Again, just a couple seconds. Not looking to hold any position here. More looking to just kind of activate our hips. Get some blood flow there. Wake up our nervous system. Okay, and then we're gonna roll. Okay, on our backs. So I'm gonna tuck my knees in, roll forward, split my legs, reach. Okay, each roll, trying to reach a little further if possible, not mandatory. And this is all sort of Joe DeFranco Limber 11 style warm up. Great hip opening. Got plenty of squats today. All right. Next, we'll get our hands below our shoulders, knees below our hips. Okay, we're gonna squeeze one foot to our hip and make circles each direction. I want to get about 5 to 8 each direction. The size could vary here. Okay, you're just trying to rotate the leg and the hip capsule. Okay, so as long as you feel a good rotation, a general opening and awakening of that hip, that's what you want. Okay. Next, we're going to do sort of a Spider-Man-y stretch, so we're gonna get into more of a plank here. Bring one foot up, front foot, I want that shin basically vertical. Hands are in the inside of the leg. Okay, if you can drop down, that's good. You wanna keep your back neutral here. You're pushing your hip towards your front foot. You should feel a stretch in the front of the hip. Again, we're just gonna walk into these, spending a couple seconds each side. All right. Now next, you have two options here. You can do a frog stretch where we get our knees wider than our shoulders. Our shins are parallel to each other. The inner soles of our feet are towards the floor. And we're going to sit back into our hips until we feel like we can't go any further. And then come out and reset. Okay. Just sitting back, keeping my spine neutral here. I'm not trying to round my spine at all. So my torso is constantly under tension, constantly static, and flexing and extending at the hip and at the knee. All right, so, and also kind of at the shoulder, but back stays straight. Okay, again, we're not holding it, moving in and out, warming up. All right. Then, get our feet wide. We're gonna go for some Cossack squats. All right, your toes can be out slightly. We're gonna be squatting to one side. If you feel like you're losing balance, you can put your hands down so that you can use the floor to support. Okay, I'm flexing my hip, knee, ankle one side, keeping my foot flat. Other side, toes can come up, legs straight. All right, you should feel a stretch in a straight leg. It's going side to side again. If you need to keep your hands low, you know, you can kind of walk through it with your hands if you need the assistance. You can also use something to hold on to. Okay, you can hold on to like a doorknob, just don't put too much weight on it. Hold on to like a chair, okay? As you do these to get balance, table. Okay. Woo, feeling good. All right, so probably should have done this before, done some squats before to test your hips, see how they feel after this warm up, but let's get in a squat, okay? How do you feel? Okay, when we're in a squat, we want our hips below our knee line. Okay, so my knee line, top of my knees, my hip line is where my hip meets my leg. Okay, that crease of the hip. We want our torso upright, okay? We want to maintain the neutral torso. So when I'm standing up straight, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle straight, okay? I'm going to close the car door with my hips, okay? Oh, my car door is open. Okay, we close it. And then I'm gonna continue flexing the hips, knees, ankles, squat down. Get in my squat, okay, we can shift the hips and knees slightly forward here to maintain that upright torso. It does help to look forward as you're doing these, okay? All right, so after you get a few squats, you feel things out. I like to also kind of work the ankles a little bit, so you get into a lunge, okay, and put our arms across, shifting the weight to the knee, keeping the foot flat, and closing the gap of the ankle here. So. And part of the mess, we just stopped working out. We'll clean this up later. Don't worry. Hi, Mom. All right, so we stretched those ankles out. That was a good warm up. Now we're going to talk about the workout.